So you have a lot of things in life that you want to achieve. You can't just pinpoint one thing that you want to go after. My name's Tor, and I'm here to discuss whether or not you can have several life purposes and passions and how you can pursue those. And the short answer is yes, you can have several life purposes and passions. You need to go about it in the right way that's applicable for you. I'm going to use myself as an example here because I'm the kind of person who, over the years, my passions have evolved quite a lot. The things that I'm trying to work on today, even though I probably whittle it down to maybe one overall arching definite aim, there are several things within that in which I'm looking to achieve. So what I've had to realize is, even though there may be several things that I want to do and want to pursue with my life, there's one overall overarching objective that I'm working towards, which is my overall definite aim. And then within those several things that I'm working on, I either have to segment separate times to work on them, or I have to do one at a time. So here's the thing, you don't want to get into a situation where you're working on multiple projects all at once, because essentially you won't actually master anything. What usually happens in those cases is you try and do loads of things and you end up good at a lot of things, but not great at any of them. Your purpose and your passion, ideally you want to be great at it. So what most people will probably have in most cases is you will have one overarching definite aim that you want to work towards, and you want to write that down and note down what that aim is in one sentence form of I aim to achieve X by X time. Within that, all your other components are going to fit into that. An example for me is public speaking is one thing I like to do, but I also like fitness. I also like travel. I also like to have many experiences and these kind of things. They all tie in to the theme of building a mindset, a bulletproof mindset. And that's the overarching theme for what my definite aim is. Within those, I know that my public speaking is going to contribute to my mindset, but so is my fitness. And in terms of my experiences, travel is part of my experiences. So you can see how all of the things can come together and help make one overarching route towards my goal. Now, this is how I would suggest setting up your idea if you want to have several life purposes or several passions. You're all working towards one overall goal. They're all working for you together. It's one big system that's all working towards helping you to achieve that goal. And you just need to figure out how those components look, because that's also going to dictate what you want to spend most of your time on. Let's say, for example, that you like fitness, but you also like charity work. Maybe you could find a way to merge the two together and have the fitness and the charity work come together. Maybe you provide some kind of service for charity that involves you running. Or maybe you are able to help people who are in need of improving their fitness for free, something like that. You can think of different ways that could work. But what you want to do is be able to figure out a pattern between them, because there always will be one, because there's a reason why you have different passions, so many different passions. They're all related to one overarching thing. You maybe just haven't found what that overarching theme is. And that's the thing that you need to figure out, is what's that theme. Once you know the theme, then you can order what it is you need to do, whether you need to do them simultaneously or whether you need to do one at a time. For example, with me, with travel being one of the things that I want to do and one of the passions I have, one of my purposes being to experience as much as I can of this world, then I have to sometimes put travel on delay because I'm trying to work on my speaking, or I have to sometimes put travel on delay because I want to make sure I'm working on my fitness. And I'm not sure how much time I'll be able to put towards that when I'm away. So this is how I work towards all of those things, and also always keeps me busy, because let's say that for one day I'm not working on speaking, maybe today's a day I can work more on figuring out where I next want to travel, things like that. So it makes life more diverse. Because when you're working on several different things that all piece into one overarching objective, then you have that end goal in mind and you're always working towards it. Even if you're taking a break from one element of the things, you're just going to work on another element. But simultaneously, you never get bored because you're always doing something completely different each time. So this is a good way of making sure that you can map out how you can help work towards several different life purposes or have several things on the go. What you want to do is figure out, step one, what is my overarching aim? And then from that aim, how can I pattern these different things that I'm working on? Do some of them do I have to do together? Do some of them do I have to do separately? Once you figure that out, you can start working on those things progressively and make sure that you're making progress every single day towards whatever is your definite aim.